Welcome back, Love Stylers. I'm Misty. Today we're going to be talking about the carnivore diet being easier than fasting. So a lot of people find that fasting is difficult. Now, I love fasting, guys, and I'm used to doing it. So I think fasting is almost as easy as doing the carnivore diet. Not quite. But once you build up your fasting muscle, you can get there. But in between where you are now and maybe where you want to be, you might be on a keto diet. You might be on your weight loss journey. You might be eating low carb. And all these things are wonderful because you're getting rid of the crap out of your life and cleaning up your health. But if you hate fasting because you're hungry, that's the main reason people hate fasting. Some people get headaches. Some people don't do it right. Some people don't drink enough water. So there's a bunch of different reasons why people find fasting difficult. If this is your first time here, welcome home to Love Style. You are now part of the family, and I couldn't be more pleased to have you. Please ask me anything in the comments. We can talk about whatever you want. So I eat on a 90% carnivore diet, which means 10% of the time I do not eat just meat, dairy, and eggs. 10% of the time I have some vegetables here and there. I'll have a cheat now and then, eat some real pizza, or even have like a real ice cream, guys. I am not perfect. I am also not at my goal weight. I lost 55 pounds. I lost 8 sizes in the last 5 years. I gave up alcohol. I got rid of most of my eczema, and I got rid of my high blood pressure. I don't take any meds. And I'm very proud of these things here. So stick with me all year, guys, if you want to stay on track. So a lot of people, when they try to lose weight, they either try fasting, going very, very strict, calorie counting, working out to death. None of these things have to be done. But today we're going to be talking about cleansing your body, detoxifying your body, and getting rid of all of the crap that you can a little bit at a time. And if you hate fasting, you can try a carnivore diet even just for a cleanse, guys. People don't use carnivore for a cleanse as much as they should. If you want to drop like a couple extra pounds, the carnivore diet is the perfect answer here. So I have a lot of tips about this, because I've been eating this way for about 3 years now, guys. 90% carnivore, and I'm loving life. So what is a cleanse or a detox? A detox is getting rid of the harmful substances that have accumulated in our body from eating crappy food. These toxins can stay in your body for days, months, years, and cause a lot of health problems down the line, immediately, and everywhere in between. It causes inflammation, bad gut health, extra weight, mainly around the belly, likes to stick around when you have a lot of toxins in your body. And the liver is responsible for filtering out all of the toxins that are in all of the crappy foods. Now, we only have one liver, and it has a very big job to do. So trying to clear out the toxins can be done easily. I've been doing it for a long time, guys, and I can actually feel it leaving my body because I feel lighter every single day. For example, like the reduction of cellulite on my body, even though I'm not at my goal weight, has never gone away this fast. The water weight that you're holding, that your fat cells are holding, it shows on the body, guys. It shows in your skin. So I did some research and I was surprised to find out these things. So we want to get rid of the toxins, of course. The first thing we do as humans, if we are sick, our body shuts down. So if something is going on, we fast naturally. And if you notice, animals will not eat if they are trying to kick some kind of sickness. They know how to do this naturally, and so do we. So fasting is nothing to be afraid of. And letting the toxins leave your body is very, very natural, so you can heal. I'm going to look to the left and tell you the main toxins that screw up your body and make it so it's hard for you to lose weight. Gluten. Gluten is in wheat. So wheat, gluten, sugar, refined sugars, Seed oils are really bad. We have preservatives in foods that make them shelf stable for years and years, emulsifiers to keep foods together, almost like a glue type of situation for foods. Many flours are not great for us. Sweeteners, not just sugar, but sweeteners, guys, are on this list. Artificial colors, fake flavors, high fructose corn syrup is one of the worst. It's in everything, guys. It's even in soup. Modified food starch, MSG. Here's one. There is a flame retardant chemical that is used in rocket fuel that is in sodas that taste citrusy. And guys, I used to drink Fanta like a fiend. Not even that long ago, about 10 years ago, I was drinking soda every single day for a couple years in a row. So I'm glad I stopped that. Citrus soda contains something they put in rocket fuel. Even salad dressings have some bad oils in it, guys, some sugar in there, and colors, dyes. These are all the things we're staying away from. This is why you would do a cleanse if you never thought about it before, or this is why you would eat a mostly carnivore or a keto diet, to clear the toxins that I just named, and those are just some of them, from your organs, from your body, from your brain, from your gut in the front that you can't get rid of. And it's always the last to go if you notice. There's even some of this stuff in yogurt, and that's supposed to be a good food, guys. I make my own yogurt. Check out my recipes, guys, in the playlists. There's one for homemade yogurt. You can make it yourself. So when somebody wants to do a cleanse, they can resort to quite extreme things. You can do a juice cleanse and it may help you. But if you want to cut right to the chase, guys, and save yourself some aggravation, you can try to eat mostly protein, fatty protein, include some eggs in your diet, even if you just did this for a week. Meat, eggs, and butter, something like that. You can have bacon. You can have pork, chicken, fish, beef, which is my favorite. And if you want to drop some water weights kind of quickly, you can try a carnivore diet as a cleanse only. A lot of us will try it for a week, for example, and then we love it so damn much that we stay on it. You could try it for a month. You could try it for 3 months. So it's up to you how long you want to try a carnivore diet or a mostly carnivore diet where you have a lot more meat than maybe on a keto diet. And some people call this meat heavy keto, nutrient dense keto, consuming a lot of the fat that is already in the fatty meats that you're eating is going to keep you satiated for hours and hours. So intermittent fasting is ideal always, in my opinion, while you are trying to lose weight. Going long periods of time between meals, not snacking all the time, not eating something every hour or every other hour is a great tool that you can use, and it makes it a lot easier to eat clean if you put lots of time between meals. So let's talk about water weight for a moment, because when you do a cleanse or a stricter diet, sometimes you will lose a lot of water. Now, along with that water, you can lose some electrolytes. So always keep your pink salt handy. And some people supplement with some magnesium, as do I. So that's about the only real necessity I feel I need to take supplementally is magnesium. Because you can lose a little bit of the electrolytes that are supposed to stay in your body to keep you hydrated. This is very important. So getting your salt in while you're fasting or intermittent fasting between meals is ideal. Sometimes when you go stricter than you're used to going and trying a new diet, for example, you will sometimes have a little bit of an adaptation period where you might have to go to the bathroom a lot. And I mean number 2. And that's unavoidable, guys. So going just a little bit slower with the changes that we're making when we are Adapting to a new diet, eating more low carb than we have in a while is a great place to start. Some people think fruit is very helpful. They say to stick with berries for your best result on a low carb diet. But even a little bit of fruit that is not low carb, guys, I think is acceptable when you're in the adaptation period, going from a regular standard American diet to a low carb diet of your choice. Yeah, like it's only water weight. Like she's probably still fat. I told Haley she needs to watch out and stay on her diet because it's just freaking water. I know. I tried to tell her she can't just do this for a week and then quit and go back to the standard American diet. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. She's gonna be fat if she doesn't watch out. My waistline is trimming up a little bit faster by doing OMADs, 1 meal a day. And that's been for about a month now, and I'm really liking my progress so far. Instead of eating no food all day long, you can choose to have like a 2-hour eating window, which is very doable, guys. I eat between 4 and 6 p.m. And sometimes I even make like a little snacky type of food, like I'll take a string cheese and basically cook it in a pan, and it tastes like a crispy, almost like a mozzarella stick. I'll even put some garlic powder on there, and I'll have that almost like a snack before my dinner. Now, if you have not built up your fasting muscle, then trying carnivore is way easier, guys. Carnivore is way easier than just fasting alone because you get to actually eat food. Now, you're choosing to eat nutrient-dense foods. Bone broth, pork rinds, bacon, butter, any kind of meat you like, or seafood, eggs. These kind of things will keep you satiated, feeling full. You get to eat delicious, nutrient-dense foods, and you don't feel restricted. And a lot of times I think the reason people go off of their diet altogether is because they feel restricted. It's a mental game. And I know that eating food is a lot more fun than not eating food for most people. Intermittent fasting is also a great tool with it, and you can double up on your results. You know, some people want to drop pounds so quickly and they might not really think it through, and they will go to extremes, guys. Besides the juice cleansing, which isn't so bad, some people will use teas or herbs, and those aren't so bad either. Some people will do no food for days and days. Now that's a little bit harder, and I've done it, guys. 5 days is the most I've ever gone. And I had to build up my fasting muscle for that, and that is not easy. But some people will resort to cleansing with a colon cleanse. And I don't know much about them, guys, but I will tell you I would much rather eat 2 bunless burgers, bacon, and butter every day for a certain period of time if I'm just starting out doing this idea than going to have a colon cleanse. Now, which one to you seems more reasonable? Eating beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, or having a colon cleanse? Now, I think that's pretty easy to answer. And the answer has always been there for us, guys. It is here for us to utilize. We're so lucky. All we have to do is pick the right thing on the shelf at the grocery store. If you would have talked to me a few years ago, I was not loving my life like I love it today. I include coffee in my life. I occasionally make a fat bomb or treat or keto desserts. I live my life, guys, and I'm loving my life now. We're not talking about perfection here. We are talking about making one change a week if that's the pace you'd like to go. Getting alcohol out of my life was where I began 5 years ago when I went on a keto diet. Then I moved over to carnivore because I loved it so much. I wanted to make it happen even faster. And when I say make it happen, I mean get my health back. Of course, keeping up a regular exercise regimen is great. You don't have to kill yourself in the gym. And the more nutrient dense you eat like I do on a 90% carnivore diet, the less you have to worry about working out like a beast. Including a little bit of vegetable when you'd like to have it, a little bit of fruit when you'd like to have it, and eating clean most of the time is a step in the right direction. So eating cleaner for you might be just keeping the packaged foods out, keeping out all of the bad carbs like pasta, rice, cereal, crackers, chips, anything in a package, getting that out of your life, sticking to real food, single foods, even some nuts if it helps you, using a low-carb lifestyle, a carnivore diet, a keto diet as a tool to help cleanse your body, and using it as a cleanse, even for short bits of time, if that's how you want to do it, is only going to benefit your health. We want to thank you for listening to Black Eyed Soul. That's our band. Andrew and I record right here in this room. Go to blackeyedsoul.com or anywhere you find streaming music, we are there. Tell us if you like us. And my truth bomb today is, fasting is difficult for most people. The carnivore diet is fasting mimicking in the way that you're getting rid of all the toxic foods out of your diet for a period of time. So it can behave just like a cleanse when used properly. Of course, you want to keep in your pink salt and your water. Now, intermittent fasting is a little bit easier and very commonplace these days in the dieting community. So trying intermittent fasting with the carnivore diet can give you a double whammy for success when trying to lose a few pounds and get on your diet and health journey. So giving the carnivore diet a try, because it's easier than fasting, is at least a solution where you get to eat food. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. I'm a very open person and I love interacting with you. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and liking. Send this to a friend who you think may benefit from it. And stick with me, guys. We can do this together. Thank you for tuning in to Love Style today. Peace out.